Hi guys, you probably welcome to Philippines Dream or Reality. Thank you for being here. You can't hear me, but it's just a little video of an abandoned ranch over here by my property. And when I look at it, I just think about the past. And I like, what happened? Why was it abandoned? Why was it sold? Well, let me show you the little ranch. Okay guys, so if you look around, this is over here by where I live, and this was abandoned, and eventually it was sold to a company, so then it became for sale, or went up for sale, however you want to put it. But nobody will buy it for the most part because it's dry land out here. Very few people have the cojones, the big knockers that guys carry, not all guys, to buy something like this and deal with this. And the reason for that being is that you wouldn't have water. You would have to carry or tow water in tanks out here. But if you look at this, the first time I came over here, sorry, I was facing the ground. I was walking without looking at the camera. You have all the little buildings right here, and I'm gonna walk around that way. And this land was on the market. I don't know if it still is, so it's not like I'm trespassing or anything like that. But you could tell. Well, when you look at this house, you think it's all concrete, but it's not. It's actually wood frame, and it's been plastered with concrete, maybe stucco, but I think it's more along the side of concrete. I don't know stucco too good, but stucco is kind of weak in my opinion. This concrete is a little better. But you can tell that back in his days when the owner here, I know it was a lady that used to live here, but these are real old. Look at this. They used to have a pool here. Can you imagine? They had a good life here, I think. It's not a real big pool, but still, look at it. It's got the big old rebar right there, if you can see. Look at this. Rock, like 1 foot base part of the wall right there. Then over there it's a little bigger. And then I'm not gonna go in the house. I've been in there before, but the reason why I don't want to go in there is because the house, it's got a wood floor, so it wasn't extravagant, but I bet back in the days it looked real nice because it was brand new. So this was actually a big ranch, and look at the ground, it's cracking now, but you could tell it was real nice. Big rock with concrete in between to put it together. I don't know if somebody moved in afterwards, and I'm thinking that pool right there, that's right around 8 feet right here at this corner, and it goes up to, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet over there by the stairs. I know in the future, if I get to the point where I want to be and nobody's taking over this property as far as purchasing it, I will purchase it and try to create jobs for people. And in all honesty, some people might get upset, but the first people that I would create jobs for would be Texans, and then people from the USA, and then visa carrying people. I don't care from what country, but one country I would leave a space for that has, just based on everything I've been exploring and looking at, is people from the Philippines. at this. Roof tile. Roof tile. It even has the big nail right here. Big nail in there. You can see it. It's got like barro. Can't remember what you call it. But it used to be out there. And somebody took it down. I don't know if it was the original owner or people after. But it started falling apart. And, you know, I can't say who owned it. Well, I can say, but I won't say. But you could tell that the people, I guess, with age or whatever, they got sick. Because I found a lot of medication, pills from the hospital in there. And I think they were kind of old. Look at this old machine. Real nice. You know, real broken too, but real nice. I wonder if it could be refurbished. Coca-Cola, back in the days. The addictive drink. A cow head. Might be a bull, I'm not sure. I'm thinking it's a cow. But look, you can tell it was real nice back in the days. A whole tree just fell over. This is nice. I would take over this and redo everything. I forgot what that was. I went over there one time and I think it was like a giant hog pen or something. This was a humongous ranch. It's been subdivided into many sections, being of 20 to 25 acre sections. Nothing that I know of is smaller than that. I've seen 20, 2,500 and up sections. There's a gate right there. I guess that was for either a tractor or a driveway for a vehicle. They used to use old pickup backs, trailers. And then I'll show you, for the ranchers that I think they employed here, they actually had their own individual rooms outside. I think in the beginning it probably looked nicer, and then people started, maybe somebody moved in for a while, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's go here. So if you're coming from the house or to the house, they had a sidewalk right here, right? So there's a lot of stuff in the in-betweens. If you walk down the sidewalk, as the boss, hangers here for clothes, or to talk to the boss, here's the sidewalks. They were rock, concrete, everything's cracked. And let me see what this one has so you can see. Okay, this one's like a little work area. Little work area. Okay, they're individual little rooms. Okay, that was the second one in line from this one. This one, maybe storage, but I think originally they were in storage. I think at the end, when this business started shutting down, see the sidewalk? The little building to here, and then came this way. So obviously these were either work area or storage. These two buildings over here, they were connected to the actual house. And then there's a fence here. You see the fence? So if you see the fence, then there's a little sidewalk that got cut off by the fence, right? And here, let me see if I can get in here. Oh man, it's so messy now. Okay. Now keep in mind this has been abandoned for a long time. But I'm thinking these were individual rooms. I don't know if it, maybe somebody's been out here because see here. You see the refrigerator? And then you see like bunk beds or beds for workers. I think all these, look at all the cans. Somebody was collecting cans and then at the end nothing happened. Refrigerator and everything. These were rooms for workers, for the ranch. So the workers had their own room with their own bed. They probably brought them food. They had a stove to cook on. And most likely there were cowboys, cowhands. And they went out there and took care of the cattle. See? So I don't think they were here. I think they were here to maybe the 80s or 90s. Look at that car. I can kind of tell. And then this over here was either a family member the roof is gone. The wind gets crazy out here. Or a foreman. You know, the boss under the big boss. They had all kinds of stuff. They had trailers that they pulled with tractors. Like if you look over there, they had water tank on top. And behind the tank, if you look, it's a water well with a windmill. I went over there. The well's still there. They took the pump off, but all the piping is there. So, they used to have a dog here. One or more dogs, I don't know. It's nice, makes you think. It's kind of sad to not see it continue, but what happens when somebody shuts it down, somebody has an opportunity to open it back up. And my thoughts are, this would be my anchor here in the United States. If you're talking about the entire country that I'm in, but this would be my anchor in Texas. And if you look at everything, there's a lot of land. Some bought and some not, but I don't know what companies own the rest. And I would love to make a big old ranch and have a lot of people working here, making a living and create a community. It would be nice. Let everybody that wants to work here legally, that's either a citizen, a resident, or a visa carrier, a work visa, come and work here. I don't care what country, but legally. It's nice. And let them have a little place to live while they're here, and let them go home maybe every 3 months, stay home for 2 weeks with paid leave if the business is prosperous, and then they come back for 3 months and leave for 2 weeks. That's what I'd like to do. I mean, is that good? Is that fair? Is that unfair? Somebody tell me. Somebody comment. Nobody likes to comment. I will continue. making videos and working and see what happens. And if I could do something, I'll do it. And then help people in the process after I help myself and my family, of course. Thank you. Leave a comment below, like and follow, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Thank you once again for coming to my channel.